Hi and welcome back. So today we're going to do another nice landscape painting. So enjoy. So we're going to start this one with a little bit of the pinkish color. A little bit of the pinkish color. We're going to put it right here in the sky. Right here in the middle. It's such a nice bright color. Nice and vibrant. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. There we go. A little bit more. Right up here. Okay. Alrighty then. It's right around here basically, that's all. Maybe down here we'll add a little bit of water. We're not sure yet. A little bit of water down here. Again, this is just beginning, so we're starting out with a little bit of sky and a little bit of water. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of the purplish color with a touch of the white on it. And what the white does is it just brightens it up. We're going to come right up here, and we're just going to go all down like this. Let's come all the way over here. Already we're starting to get a nice sky look here. Really nice look to the sky. You want to leave this side out. A little bit more of the white. Touch more white, that'll just brighten that up a little bit. Right down here like so. Maybe just extend it a little bit over here, give the indication of a few little clouds or something that's in the sky here. Okay. Now we're just going to go right down here and just color this in for a little bit of reflection, a little bit of water or whatever. Let's go all the way around. And again, anything that you don't like the look of, you can just cover it up. It doesn't really matter. If you don't like the look of something, just make sure you cover it up. Of course, I'm using acrylics here and they dry really fast, so you have to work really fast if you're using acrylics anyway. But if you find that something doesn't look good, you can still cover it over. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now we're going to clean the brush. And we're going to wipe it off on a paper towel. And now we're just going to blend the colors. Just blend it together. Boy, that sky looks great, doesn't it? Almost like it's sometime in the morning or sometime in the evening. Okay. Just blend it all back and forth like that, and do the same thing down here. Okay. Now, I think right in here, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of a mountain area here. So I'm going to get a little bit of the black paint here. And we're just going to put a little mountain here. Okay. Maybe it lives right here on this side. Just come right down like that. Maybe there's a little peak right there. Just come right down here like so. There we are. Scraping really, really hard to get all this paint down here. Okay, now we're going to take a clean brush and we're going to pull this paint like so. Just pull it down like so, just like this. All right. Okay, now we're just going to clean the knife off here because it has a little bit of paint on it. We're going to go with the little bit of white paint here, and we're going to put a little bit of snow on the mountain. And we're going to go right here and just, I'm being very gentle with it, with the knife, as you see. I mentioned that because that's how all the breaks come in the mountain here. Looks like the snow is breaking, right? So I'm just being very gentle. I'll show you. If you go like this, you don't get too many of the breaks like that. Look. So that's why I'd be really, really gentle with the knife. See that? Maybe put a little bit right in there, not too much, just a little. Okay, now we're going to make a little shadow color, and so we're going to take a little touch of the blue and just darken it up a little bit. Just dull the white down just a little tiny bit so we can make some shadow colors. And we're just going to come down like so, just like this. It's a nice little mountain. Just like that. Apologize if my arm is in the shot. Trying to get this last bit. All right, there we go. All right, that's a nice little mountain right there. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a little bit of the black color here. Maybe a little touch of sap green as well. A little bit of black and a little bit of sap green. And we're going to go right on up here, and we're just going to put a few little bushy areas right in here. Maybe there's a couple of tall big bushes, I should say, right in here. Just like that. you run out of paint, just go back and get some more. And a little bit like that. Maybe it comes over our mountain a little bit. Maybe it comes over our mountain a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get a clean brush like so. We're just going to pull down like that. And we're going to make a few little reflections here, that's all. A few little reflections right here in the water. I had to add a little bit more paint that time. It really wasn't sticking a lot. Okay. Just pull down like so. And then we're just going to go right on across. Just right on across like that. Very, very simple. Okay, I'm going to clean a couple of brushes here now. And again, I just wipe them off on a paper towel. Okay. All right, now with a clean brush, I'm going to go into these little bushes right here, and we're going to put a little bit of color in. So we're going to get a little bit of yellow first. And maybe we're going to put a little bit of color on this bush right here. Nice yellowish color right there. You see that? Maybe another little yellow one right in there. Maybe they're all yellow down here. Who knows? Okay. Now we're going to go into a tiny bit of the sap green. A little bit of sap green. Maybe we got some more green ones up here. A few green ones. I'm just tapping, that's all. Just tapping. See that? See how nice that is? It's beautiful, isn't it? Right up here. Like so. Touch more yellow in that. Maybe put a little bit more brightness in this one. Okay. Some nice little bushes right in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few little reflections and just give the illusion that these things are reflecting into the water, that's all. And for reflections, they don't need to be nearly as bright because they're in the water and doesn't have to be perfect. Something about like so, that's all. Okay, now I'm going to take a clean brush and very gentle, just going to pull down like that. Very gentle. And then just go across like so. There we are. Okay, so maybe over here we got another little tree, another little bush. It comes over here like this. Maybe it's a big one, who knows? Something like that. A little bit more paint. This is just a base color. I'm just going to be adding, I'm going to add some green and yellow to it a little bit. Flip the brush over, a little bit more paint on there. Now what I'm going to do is just going to pull down like so, and get a little bit more reflections there. Let's go across. Let's go across like that, you see? Very, very simple. Okay, so we're going to go right back into the yellow color and a little bit of sap green as we did before. And maybe we'll just put a little bit of color on this tree here. Got the brush sideways here, so I'm going up and from the top of the tree down to the bottom. Maybe this one has an extra little limb, goes around top like that. Okay. Maybe this little piece of land over here is a little bit more yellow, so come right on down here like so. Little bit of land right in here. Need something for that tree to fall on. You don't want it to fall into the water, right? Get all wet. Let's come right on down here. There we are. Isn't that nice? Now I'm just going to pull down again, get some colorful reflections, and just go right on across. Like so. Okay, you know what? You know what? I think this is a nice place to put a little tree. Maybe right here. I'll put a nice little tree. So we're going to get our fan brush here. And we're going to go back into the dark color. Oops, wrong fan brush. Picked up the wrong brush. I got so many brushes going, sometimes you pick up the wrong one. Come right on up here and maybe right in there. Now I just started just like this with the fan brush, and then we're just gonna go like that. And the farther down you go, the harder you push like this. Here we go. Something about like that. I know, it's right over my mountain. Beautiful mountain. Now the tree is in the way. Okay, maybe right here. It's a little bit of sap green with some black in here. I'm not going to add too much color to these trees because there's already a little bit of a a greenish tint to them. Okay, now maybe we got a little piece of land coming out right here. Maybe it's a little bit of a rocky piece of land. So I'm going to get a little bit of the sap green here, touch of the purple, a little bit of black, all these dark colors. Maybe add a little bit more of the black in here, and maybe we can make some a little piece of rocky land here. Maybe it starts right here and comes out like so. Nice little cliff area, you know? Nice little cliff or a little piece of land. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Right over here. Maybe it comes right over here and just put a little bit of piece of land up here, because again, you don't want these bushes to fall in the water. So I'm just going to extend this all the way over here. It comes over here like that. We don't know. We don't know. here like so. Okay, now we're going to clean the knife off here. I'm going to go into a little bit of the white. A little bit of white and a touch of the black. And what this will do is give it sort of a grayish color. A little bit of a grayish color, that's what I want. There we go, something like so. And then just like I do with the mountain, very, very gentle. Very gentle. Because you want it to have like little bits of different colors in there. See that? Just a little bits of different colors. Right up here like so. It's really nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the little brush here. And we're just going to pull down and just make some little reflections of these little rocks here. And then just all the way across. Like so. Go back to my little brush here. Touch of the sap green maybe. That's about what I want. And maybe we'll just put in a little bits of greenery here. Not too much. Just a little. Maybe there's a little bit of greenery just showing up here over the rocks, over the years, you know. Just pops up with time. Maybe just brighten it up a little bit more yellow. There we are. Something a bit like that. That's beautiful. Isn't this nice? I'd love to take a trip here sometime. Okay, so I think that about does it. I appreciate the viewership, and hopefully in the not too distant future we'll be doing some more of these. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day, everybody.